Welcome to Geek Speak Live.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I use the term gentleman loosely. I mean, look what I'm podcasting with here, or live casting, I should say.
What?
My co-hostess with the mostest.
Wake up on the pots and pans. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live Stream.
I'm your host, Todd Bailey. I had to think about it. It's been a long week, buddy.
It has been a long week. I am absolutely wrecked.
I thought you better say something else then.
Well, I just imagine me and you standing at the Daytona with the cars going past. We hold out up a sign, R-E-K, wreck, come on!
It's been one of them weeks. Our stock is delayed. I've been stuffed around by suppliers and couriers, and I've just had a gutful today. And so I thought, you know what? I'm looking forward to catching up with my best buddy, talking a bit of geek stuff.
Hey!
You, pal.
I thought you were talking about Batman.
You old buddy, old mate.
Old chum.
I've been looking forward to this, and you always put a smile on my face. And, we were just rocking out before the show.
We were rocking on with our jocks on, thank you very much.
We had jocks on, because I don't want to have to wipe these seats down again.
No.
Anyway, bit of Evanescence.
Yes, bring me to
life. We're playing a bit of other kind of 90s and early 2000s hits to get us in the mood. And Amy Lee gets me in the mood every time. Plus that was from a fantastic soundtrack movie.
Yes.
Daredevil. Fantastic superhero movie.
Daredevil.
That just doesn't get enough love, Ginge.
Oh, Ben Affleck. Something Affleck.
Sean said, better be fun, just saying. Why, Sean? Did you give up baseball tonight to watch us?
God damn it.
You poor guy.
It was
baseball on.
You know what? It was really nice. Last week we caught up with with a viewer of the show.
Yeah.
Paul.
Hello, Paul and Helen. I got to talk. You weren't here when Helen was
No,
down.
I didn't get. G'day, Helen. How are you? Oh, that's good.
Are you having a conversation with yourself?
I heard that. No, with Helen. I heard that Helen really enjoys the show.
Helen does.
And how much she really enjoys catching up with us on a Friday night.
Yeah, isn't that lovely?
And thank you very much.
Scott and Laura have said the same thing before to us, and that's. I hope all you fine folk watching at home. By the way, hello Scott and Laura, they've tuned in.
Hey,
Laura said we were just watching the movies that made us when I got the notice.
Oh,
there you go. Sorry, we dragged you away from that, but hopefully we entertain you for the next nearly hour.
And then once is it next week? Actually, you'll be able to watch it tonight. The behind the attractions, the same makers. Tonight? 21st it launched, so you're right.
Oh, fantastic! There you go. Sean, just a question though: is the baseball is it still on at the moment?
I don't know. Some of his comments, he's like,
mood. Fuck. You are in my left ear. Affleck gets Todd in the move. What am I doing in your left ear, Sean? You got the buddy in watching baseball,
which is interesting because I saw a news story this week saying. When you say to your partner, I love you, you should whisper it to them in their left ear.
Really? Because
then it corresponds with the right side of the brain.
Ah, okay.
So is that what you're doing, Sean?
Do you want me to whisper in your ear, Sean? Hey, big boy. He said I started watching the Netflix pop music show last night and was surprised how much I was into it. What's this about?
I have no idea.
Netflix pop music show? What's this? I need to know. Tell us the name.
Music. Interesting.
I just suddenly had that all, let's talk
about
pop music. I can't do that. No, I always throw to you to do that.
Talk about.
There you go.
Pop music.
Rest of the world, baseball and family in my right ear. I don't know how you can do that. My wife can do that. She can be listening to an audio book in one ear while playing a video game and concentrating on that. And I'll say, are you picking up everything? And she knows. Like, I can't multitask like that. As I'm getting older, even in the shop here, I'll have to mute the TV if I'm sitting there doing paperwork. Once upon a time, I used to have music rocking. And then I realised I was making too many fucking accounting errors.
That's one of the. I bet you're the type of person that needs to turn the radio down so you can read the map better in the car.
Yeah, I'm getting like that.
I'm not quite sure where I am. Hang on, turn that shit down.
Yeah, because I've got to concentrate. As I get older, I've got to concentrate.
Getting back to talking about Paul, he really sat me down and said, dude, you guys have kept me sane in the last 12 months.
Well, Paul, I hope you're enjoying the show. And, mate, thank you. Us doing this kept us going last year during COVID.
It was really nice to speak to someone one-on-one and have them say, you know what? Like what you're doing.
Yeah, put a smile on your doll.
Yeah, because we don't, through the screen, we don't really get to see the people's faces. I mean, they could be doing anything while they're watching us. So
I've put spy cameras in some houses.
Oh.
Can you see that there? I can see.
Can you
Sean, take your hand off your crotch. Actually, put it back on. Put it back on.
You're watching us in the toilet?
Sean has actually said, this is Pop. It's on Netflix. No, I haven't seen it. I'll have to check that out. Sounds pretty cool.
Cool.
Scott said, we had a jolly good time watching Keaton's Batman movies this week and Batman and Robin. I don't know if it's just been 5 years of horrible movies, but Batman and Robin was actually a damn entertaining movie. Really?
Batman Forever is a damn entertaining
Batman
movie.
Forever I've got a soft spot for, but Batman and Robin, can't say I did
It's interesting because the last couple of weeks I went to a collectibles fair here in town and found an action figure.
Where was my invite?
Well, see, you know, I've got more pretty people to go to things like this with now. So
it's like that, is it?
So the incredibly hot girlfriend took me to a collectibles fair. And I thought, you know what?
I'll remember that now.
And she actually bought me a George Clooney action figure from Batman and Robin. It's the one where the ice suit. And you know what? I thought...
That's the end of it then, Jen. She bought you George Clooney. No.
Well, see,
no, Mel, if you're watching Mel, you never buy George Clooney.
You know what? I was like, you know what? I'm getting that because it looks like they've just taken Val Kilmer's jaw out and just put Clooney's in. Because it was the exact same sculpt as the Forever stuff.
The guy's gone, hang on, I've got to sculpt the Batman toys again.
Yep.
Who's doing it this time? Clooney. I'll just make a bit of a bum cheek. Bum, what's he call it? Like a little bum fucking chin. That's what I was looking for, chin.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yep, do that. There's George Clooney.
But... to make up for the George Clooney, she bought me a Batfleck as well.
Well, Mel, you've gone back up.
And she bought me all the Batman McDonald's glasses.
I was only just unpacking mine the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got like 2 full sets of those.
Oh.
And I keep thinking, if I had a bar, I'd put them out and use them.
Yeah.
But then I'd be scared that some of our mutual friends would get drunk and drop them.
It'd be one of those. It'd be like that cutlery that you keep just for when the Queen comes to have tea at your house.
Yep.
And you're not allowed to use it.
It'd be just like, well, you know.
Well, hey, you're not allowed to use the Riddler. No. Put that down.
Sean's given us that face, you know, that face. I call it the face. Face.
Not the shifty eyes.
Is it because you asked if he was on the toilet properly?
Well,
Scott said Batman Forever is fantastic. Wish the director's cut would get released. This is the first time I've ever enjoyed Batman and Robin. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
So on the weekend, my darling wife, so Sunday night, she got to choose a film.
Okay.
And so we watched a movie that I've never been on my radar.
Okay.
The Tourist.
Oh, with Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie and Paul Bettany actually is in there.
Paul Bettany.
And what's the guy he was in Hot Fuzz.
There's a lot of people.
What's his name? Tim. Dalton. No, who's the guy?
Timothy Dalton.
Is it Timothy Dalton?
Is the bloke with the mustache?
Yeah. So he doesn't have a mustache. He doesn't have a mustache.
It's the same bloke that played James Bond.
Yes, I could think of his name.
And remember the Errol Flynn type character in Rocketeer?
Yes. There you go.
Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton. So he's in it as well.
It's a lovely story.
It's a fantastic story.
Keep going.
Anyway. We watched it, like I was kind of like, oh yeah, mate, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, cool.
So 2010, 2011 that came out.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic movie. If you haven't watched it, do yourself a favour, watch The Tourist.
Cool,
and
man.
Johnny Depp and him and Angelina Jolie work quite well together.
Really?
Yeah. And then, so we got to the end of that, and the lovely wife's like, your pick now. So I'm scrolling through.
Interesting.
You know what jumped out at me? And we ended up watching it.
Hang on. What jumped out of you?
Out at me.
Oh, okay.
Was Gemini Man. With Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Have never seen it, never watched the trailer.
Have you not seen the trailer for that?
No. So I went in cold, watched Gemini Man with Will Smith, mate, and you're the lady you love, is it Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the name, isn't it?
Oh,
Mary Elizabeth,
yeah. I'm reacting to what you're saying. Oh,
she's gorgeous in it.
Oh,
and she kicks ass in it.
Oh.
Anyway, so we've got 2 for 2. Both great movies.
Okay.
Now, my darling wife does the movie trivia at the start of every movie.
Okay, yes.
Phone.
Just to figure out who's in it.
And she even she goes, oh, apparently this thing got super negative reviews, like neck bombed, boom.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And got to the end of it, I went, what the fuck is people's problem? What are they expecting from some of these films?
Yeah.
Because I watched it and went, that was a fucking enjoyable action flick.
Cool, man.
Really good. Clive Owens is the bad guy in it.
Is he?
Yeah, and he plays a prick really well, Clive Owen.
It's interesting because I remember seeing a video that the director put together when he was trying to get the movie made, and what he originally wanted was Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
And what he did is he took movies from young Clint Eastwood era and movies from old Clint Eastwood era and had him fighting himself in this concept trailer to sell it to Netflix. How amazing this trailer looked. It would have been amazing if Clint Eastwood was fighting a young...
Well, that's what happens in this. Like, essentially, Will Smith fights a cloned version of himself. Yeah. And people were going, oh, the CG sucked. I watched it and went, it was no different to what we saw in Mandalorian with young Luke. Rogue One. Only the characters in it more, so you see more of it. And that's... The CGI is at the stage where we're at. I don't know what they're expecting, It came out in 2019. Seriously, good film. Give it a watch yourself. Gemini Man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
I want to see the Clint Eastwood version.
Monday night comes along, and the darling girl says to me, I want you to watch a movie with me. And I'm like, yeah, okay, right.
I'm scared.
Cool?
I'm scared.
She goes, The Dry, and I cringed. I went, Aussie film. I have this real problem with Australian films where I'm like, I cringe because of the cultural cringe, right? And no, they have to usually try and throw in fucking bit of awkwardness and really deeky-die Aussie stuff, and I'm like, right? So I sat down there.
I'm going to sit here and wait until the end until I say what I'm about to say.
I sat there and I was like, if we have to watch
based on a novel.
Yeah, based on a novel written by a British writer, I believe. Oh my God. Ginge. Oh my God. I got fucking sucked in. Fantastic.
It's a fucking great movie.
It's amazing. Eric Bana is perfect in it. And you can't have an Australian movie without, what's his name? Bruce Spence. Right?
Yes.
You got to have Bruce. I was surprised there wasn't a Newton in there. You know what I mean? I'm always like, usually it's a Australian film, there'll be a Newton in there somewhere.
Yes.
But anyway, I did not see the killer was. It threw me out left field, and look, honestly, got to the end of it, and I went, it didn't have cultural cringe.
Yes.
It was a very well shot movie, beautiful movie to watch. And it's probably kind of inspired me. I may end up reading the novels because Danny's read 3 of her 4 novels. Now, this character, the Eric Bana character, he's only in 2 of them as the main character, and he appears, I think, in a 3rd.
Right.
He's not the 4th.
Okay.
But anyway, and I've talked to a few customers this week, and they're like, we read the book before the movie, and the books are really good, and the movie's good, and I'm like, okay, well, there you go.
The Incredibly Hot Girlfriend took me along to see The Dry.
Yeah.
She had read the novel.
Yep.
And... she likes a lot of those, was it Nordic noir type movies? And
Nordic noir?
Yeah, like Norway, Sweden.
Nordic, not Nordic.
That's what I said.
And you said Nordic.
The T and the D are very close together. They're very close together. This was a new genre that they're kind of pushing, which is Outback noir.
Yeah.
And it, the Outback was like a character in this movie. It was really cool.
It was phenomenally shot.
It was really cool.
Phenomenally shot. Sean said, I watched Lords of Chaos this week with Culkin Jr. Culkin Jr. So it's Macaulay Culkin's brother?
Yeah, it's a young brother.
It's not a kid. It's not.
No,
Macaulay didn't have a kid, did he?
No.
I mean, he's probably got kids all over the place. Who knows?
He's only our age.
Is he? Yeah, but he could still have kids everywhere. And if you have any interest in the craziness of the early Norwegian black metal scene, it's worth checking out.
No, I don't. Sorry.
I might check it out, Sean.
No.
Scott said, we had the exact same experience with so many of these older movies we've been binging. We thought End of Days and The Sixth Day.
The Sixth Day is a great movie.
Were fantastic movies, panned critically at release. Yeah, I don't get what people are bitching about some of these movies nowadays, because I'll be honest, I sometimes read these reviews and it does turn me off. I'm like, if all these people are saying it's shit, I won't watch it. And I've got to stop, because seriously, I tend to end up watching them going, what they were on about. I fucking enjoyed it.
Sean just said that Macaulay Culkin actually had a kid in the last few weeks.
Oh, shit,
well, there
really?
you go.
There you go.
Himself? Do
you know what we watched last night?
Home Alone?
Junior.
Oh, Jesus.
When you just said about did he have it himself, we watched Junior last night.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and Emma Stone?
Emma Stone?
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson.
Sorry, not Emma Stone.
She was 35 when they made that.
Yeah?
And she was smoking hot at that age at 35. Emma Thompson? I would have. Anyway, do you know what? That movie still holds up. It's still a fun movie.
Scott, we watched Junior a few days ago. What is going on around here?
Denny made me watch it last night. She's like, this is on. Let's sit and watch it. And I must be honest, I was a little bit like, I've got to watch up first. Okay, we'll pause. We'll go and wash up. Come back. I'm thinking, I didn't get out of that.
Oh,
so we sat, we watched it, and got to the end of it. And went, actually, that was really good.
Yeah,
really good.
It's interesting that you used the word fantastic. Remember the Fantastic Four?
Which one?
The 2000s.
The remake.
The one with the Silver Surfer in it.
Yeah, that was the second one.
The first and second ones.
Yeah.
But not the remake that Josh Trank did.
Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, someone puts their hand up this week and says, you know what? I'd be pretty good as Mr. Fantastic.
Krasinski?
No.
Who?
No.
Tell me who?
No. The bloke who voiced Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, get out of it.
Yeah. Because he watched... What? He watched Loki and said, so they've made a direct correlation between Mr. Fantastic and Krang. So there's a through line. He said, well, hey, that could be me. Can you imagine Mr. Fantastic? Misa, stretch really.
Oh, I knew you were going to do it. Oh, and it's still icky.
Really? What are they doing? It's really weird.
God damn it. Yeah, there we go.
Laura, Krasinski and Blunt for the win, yes.
Yes, my darling wife is actually, I can't believe you still don't trust my movie choices, Todd. I do trust your movie choice. Sometimes I've got to be in a mood for certain movies.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And my wife can get me to overcome the resistance, and then I'll enjoy them.
Right.
So that's what marriage is all about. I can't get to watch sports movies yet. We're going to watch Moneyball together, honey.
What you're saying is marriage is all about manipulating the other person to doing what you want.
No,
it sounds awfully like what you just said.
No, it's like you. Like some days I'll be like, I don't want to do a show on a Friday, and you'll talk me into it, and then once we
I'm manipulating to get the way I want.
Don't tell me you're manipulating me. What the fuck?
Yeah. Sean, he doesn't trust your husband's choices. Why would he trust your movie tastes?
Anyway, what were we talking about? I've lost. Oh, right. So
Jar Jar Binks is going to be.
It's very movie centric tonight, but I'm going to talk about Tuesday night. So I'll give you my. I've been watching movies every
you're
fucking
exhausted.
night.
You've not bloody gone to bed at the appropriate time each night. Too busy watching movies.
Scott said, "Wade just admitted you two are a married couple." Well, we are. We call each other. He's my work wife,
and he's Boo Boo Kitty.
You told me you wouldn't share my name.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Ahmed Best wants to be Mr. Fantastic.
Right, thanks for that.
Misa, take on Silver Surfer.
As I was saying, yes, it has been a long week, and I've seen a lot of movies this week. So I wanted tons to talk about on the show.
Hang on, before you go. Helen just said, marriage is about overcoming resistance. Yes. Evidently.
So Tuesday night was date night.
Okay.
Took the lovely wifey out. We had sushi, and then we went and saw Gunpowder.
Who are you?
What?
I'm going to eat sushi. I remember a Todd once upon a time ago. I'm not going to eat that foreign crap.
And now I love it. Yeah. Once again,
says the bloke that loves Mexican food.
Yes, even though it plays up with you.
Wow. I play up on it as well.
Gunpowder milkshake.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If you haven't gone and see it, this is probably one you should actually see on the big screen.
It's action packed.
Went up here to the new event cinemas redo. I've been there once before since the redo. This is Denny's first time there.
Okay, cool.
And
you went without her?
No. Yeah, I also went and saw Nobody with you.
Oh. It's like on the intimate.
Oh God, we had a movie date, you and I, and you forgot it?
Sorry.
Anyway, so Gunpowder Milkshake, Karen Gillan.
Yes.
Alina Headey, Paul Giamatti. So the cast, tick. And people were trying to boost it up as female John Wick.
And right? It's not. From what I understand, it's not.
It's a little bit more Kill Bill-ish.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, there's some violent death in it. Like, there are some creative death in it.
Okay.
And here's a little thing. There's a doctor in it. Do you remember Wheels? The bike courier guy from Space?
Yes.
Right? He plays the doctor in it.
Really?
He is fucking good.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as he come on the screen and he opened his mouth, I'm like, Spaced. That's Wheels.
Holy shit, man.
Yep. I was looking to see if there'd be any other cast members from Space, but there's not. Anyway, really, really good. Karen Gillan holds her own as an action star. She kicks
Cool.
And of course, Lena Headey. I have a bit of a thing for Lena Headey. I think she's gorgeous.
And is it Carla Giuliano?
I can never pronounce it.
Oh, she's a Silk Spectre.
Yeah. Well, I'll just call it Carla G.
Yeah.
Right? Carla G.
Yeah.
She is phenomenal because her and the two other, like Angela Bassett's one of them, are the librarians in it. And they're like, it's fucking, imagine guns in books, knives in books.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, go to the self-help section. And he's pulling out a book and here's a fucking big knife. And, it's really, like, the settings, the way the film's set, the way the film is shot, the colours.
Cool.
Very stylized.
Yeah.
You'd love it. Because you'd be sitting there going, because I was sitting there loving the story, but also going, fuck, I love the way this is shot.
Cool, man.
You know, and some covers for, you know what? There's a fight scene in a diner done to It's All Over Now, Baby Blue.
Oh.
But it's not the version you and I know. It's just really slow, like, it's all over now, baby blue. It's completely different to the version we know.
Damn.
And I'm sitting there and there's fucking gunshots going off and stuff. And I'm sitting there going, I love this cover of this song. And that happened, there's a couple of covers in there.
Who sings this shit?
You know what? I didn't see it in the fucking...
You got out Shazam and went,
I don't have Shazam on my
Don't
phone.
you?
No, I haven't done it for years. Really need to look it up, actually, because, it was a good cover.
The soundtrack.
Oh, the
Get it on
soundtrack.
iTunes.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, okay.
Sean said, I remember Wheels from Degrassi. Different Wheels, Sean. Different.
No.
Look at Degrassi. Did you watch it grow up watching Degrassi Jr.?
I did.
Degrassi Jr.
And then also Press Gang.
Yeah, Press Gang was fantastic. With, what was her name? Dexter Fletcher was in it. But
Dexter
the chick
Fletcher,
out of AdFab.
And then she was in Absolutely Fabulous. This is the daughter,
Swahala?
Yes.
However you pronounced it.
And yes. We're showing our age, aren't we? Thanks very much for tuning in.
Hang on.
Speak Live.
Scott said we're about 20 minutes into it. Difficult for us to get through. Going to try that again this weekend. Which one are we talking about, Scott? What are you watching? What are you 20 minutes into? Let us know. Because Laura said here, not because of the violence, but the script, I found it meh. Are you talking about Gunpowder Milkshake?
Sounds like Gunpowder.
Seriously, really? Because mate, loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Okay, cool.
It was good to get back to the cinema.
Yeah.
Even though, here I am saying the other day about Black Widow, right? Yeah. I was happy to watch Black Widow at home. I don't think it was cinema worthy.
Yep.
Gunpowder Milkshake, I found cinema worthy.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. So, and we saw the trailer. I had no interest in this beforehand, but Snake Eyes.
Oh.
Danny wants to go see it.
Oh.
After seeing the trailer, I'm probably a little bit more inclined.
Oh, at the cinema?
Probably at the cinema. But really? I'm worried it'll be one of them things we'll get to the end of it and go, that was a waste of money. But what the darling wifey wants, the darling wifey will get.
I've heard some whispers about that movie.
Apparently Gunpowder Milkshake, Scott says. Really, Scott? Stick with it. I thought it was fantastic.
It sounds.
Paul's gone. Geek speak is what they were trying to get through. Oh, Paul! Hush, Paul!
Hush your foul mouth, son of a!
I won't sing to you anymore, Paul.
Son of a! And I put on the Gambler for you.
Oh, the week
after everything that I've been through. You son of a...
Anyway, what do you got for us?
I got some photos and some images to show.
Yep.
Firstly, Batgirl has been cast.
Yeah, that's been controversial this week, hasn't it?
It had come down to 4 actresses, and they've gone with this girl. She is called Leslie Grace.
Yes, an African-American actress.
She is going to be playing Batgirl.
Barbara Gordon.
In a HBO Max movie.
It's a Batgirl movie.
So therefore, it won't actually be going to cinemas. It'll only be played on HBO Max.
Now, this has caused a bit of controversy. Now, look, I get that they're making things more diverse and everything, but it seems to be, and you're a ranger, you're a ginger.
I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit upset that we're being cast out of our own...
There was a list put out the other day of characters from movies, like from books and comics and stuff like that, and even a couple of video game characters, I think, on this list, and they went, these are all traditionally white, red-headed people, and they've all been race swapped for the movie or the big screen adaptation or the TV show. And people are going, is there a thing in Hollywood at the moment, a bias against redheads?
It has always been, and as always has been, a bias against redheads. We are unicorns. Hey, I'm a unicorn, dude.
I can't touch a unicorn, but I know you're right there.
I got blue eyes and I got red hair. I'm a freaking unicorn.
But seriously,
I'm a catch. Just ask me.
He's not shy about it.
No.
It seems to be a thing where they are full on cast. Anyone who's got a redheaded like a character that's redhead seems to be getting switched to African American and stuff like that.
Now, hang on.
You know what? I was going to say, originally when it got cast, I went, oh, okay, that's not who I would have chosen, but we'll see what happens. She might be a good actress. I since found out she's only acted in one thing. She's a singer or something, apparently.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like, oh, really? You didn't even get a fucking, like an actual actress. You've gone singer. She wants to make an acting debut. We'll give it. Give it back, girl.
It's interesting because there's two guys directing the movie, and it's the guys that did that Bad Boys for Life movie.
I haven't watched it.
I never watched it. No, it just really, it never jumped out to me.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
So I don't know how this is going to go.
It's bat related. I'll probably watch it, but I am disappointed. I'll be honest, and I think more and more fans are starting to say the same thing. And the problem is, you say it, and then people will throw out the racist tag, and it's like, no, we grow up with these cool. Versions of a character from a book, a comic series, a video game.
Where's the redhead in my demographic?
I knew you were going to get upset, but you sit there and go, why swap it now?
There's Ginger Megs and there's Rorschach. That's all I've got left. And Ginger Megs got cut from newspapers.
I'm going to start calling you Ginger Megs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
watching that scene
Garfield's redheaded.
Yeah, what?
He's a cat, but he's redheaded.
He's not redheaded.
He's a ginger cat.
He's a ginger cat, but he's not a redhead.
Ginger means red, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sons of bitches. Garfield.
Oh, there you go. Sean said Bad Boys for Life is absolute shite.
Well, there you go.
Well, so that we haven't got much hope for the new Batgirl HBO movie then.
No wonder it's going straight to streaming.
But anyway, as I said, it's caused a bit of controversy. People aren't happy, so we'll see what pans out there. Ginge, what else you got?
Something else I wanted to show you. Last week we were talking about the Munsters remake with Rob Zombie.
Yes.
Rob's released some more images this week. And I was a little bit worried after we were talking about that 1313 Mockingbird Lane. I really want to check out that pilot. Because that's as far as it went.
I don't think it's airing anywhere. You'd have to get a copy.
I couldn't find it. And Jerry O'Connell plays Herman in that.
I know someone, we'll talk to him next week, who might be able to get it.
Oh, okay. Because Jerry O'Connell plays Herman in that one.
Yeah.
And I saw that
he's a good actor.
He's a regular human. He's just got stitches where they pieced him together. He doesn't have the weird Frankenstein look.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be happy to see.
Oh, look at that.
Herman Munster's gonna have the typical Frankenstein
with the big
head.
staples.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that looks kind of cool.
I can't wait to check that out. So yes. Herman Munster is going to look like Herman Munster.
And we just got Joel. Joel is watching. Hello, Joel.
Hey, dude.
And he said, "It's okay, Megs. We still love you."
Yes.
Oh,
thanks.
That's because Joel's a bit of a redhead.
Is he?
Is it that all you redheads sticking together? Is that what that is?
Maybe. Maybe.
There you go. Scott said when Sean was saying about Bad Boys for Life. Scott said, yeah, it was so bad. I think Bad Boys 2 was a masterpiece. What the hell happened after that? There you go.
Well, it's because the man himself didn't direct it.
That's right. Now,
there's no explosions.
We're going to skip ahead. I want to show something. I sent this to you. Was it last night?
Yes.
Sent it to you. I saw this pop up and I thought, how freaking cool are these designs? There's an artist out there. Do you have the artist's name?
His name is Corin Stone.
Corin Stone. He's on Instagram as Kizarilla.
Yeah, Kizerilla.
He's done these series of fast food mascots, right? As fighters, as like anime comic characters, So here you go. This is the first lot. Check this out. Ronnie for Ronald McDonald, right?
And Wendy
from obviously Wendy's.
How cool is that?
Then we've got Burger King.
Burger King is my choice,
really?
Man.
Mate, I'm the Colonel.
Really?
The Colonel looks awesome. He's looking good, Jim.
The Colonel looks like the character you verse in the first episode, and he dies straight away.
Who else you got there?
We've also got this one here.
Arby's? Big Tex Arby's, another one of my favourites.
And Jack from Jack in the Box. That's pretty cool, man.
You and I actually have eaten at Jack in the Box.
We have, yeah.
And who else we got there? We got
the Siren from Starbucks. The Coca-Cola character looks. It's almost like a Power Rangers or Deadpool.
You really dug the Coke one, didn't you?
Yes.
Who else we got there?
And the Chihuahua from Taco Bell.
I'm surprised because you just had to Taco Bell nut.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't go Chihuahua.
And Five Guys
from the burgers chain. Yeah.
I thought Five Guys was pizza originally, but
no, it's a burger chain. Okay. Now we didn't show there, but there's a Chick-fil-A one called
And there's
Captain Cluck or something.
yes, and there's also a panda for Panda Express.
Yes.
and he looks cool in the
So there
semi-iconic.
are a couple of other ones there, but go along. We might even put a link to him in the comments.
All right, yeah.
To his art.
I'll type it in.
And I tell you what, I said to Ginge, I was like, dude, I would pay the good money to see a comic with all those characters in it.
It'd be great, but we know
Imagine the Burger King leads them,
Oh.
and the Colonel's the fucking smart one, I reckon.
the Burger King and freedom. Yeah,
How cool were they?
they look pretty cool.
So we'll post a link, and in the comments you'll have to tell us which one is your favourite.
Yeah.
Who would you love to read a story based on?
The Arby's cowboy looks pretty cool too.
Sean said needs a super rooster. Well, the Chick-fil-A one.
He's kind
is
of that sort of
yeah,
character.
because he's like a superhero, and he's a rooster or whatever as a superhero.
Yeah.
Captain Cluck or something they call
Interesting.
it. Laura said those are wicked cool. Jake said most monsters after the original were pretty gash. Hanging for Rob's version though. Jake, totally with you. I think he'll do a good job of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Laura said yes. Todd Bailey. Comic version of all of them. I would pay good money. I'd love to see that. Fast food giants taking on one another as fighters or as a team, a super team.
I could see it as a computer game, as like a Street Fighter type computer game.
I could just imagine. Well, I was thinking, the Colonel coming out going, I want to see my. Was it 12 Herman's bastards?
11.
11. Is it 11? Is it 11?
Yes, it's 11.
Yeah, there's two of these and one of them down there. That gets your 11, Ginge. Fuck.
You'll be my 12 Herman Spice. Yeah.
A Chihuahua from Taco Bell.
What was that?
Because it's Mexican. Ay.
That's
Chihuahua.
racist.
Well, I didn't do it.
You related to it.
I just thought because you love Taco Bell.
I do like Taco
Jack
Bell.
in the Box looks cool.
It does, yeah.
We had Jack in the Box in LA.
We did once, and had
How
a
do you
taco there.
How do you describe Jack in the Box? Like a Mexican McDonald's?
Yeah, almost like Hungry Jack's, but with tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos were $1 each.
They were cheap, and their fries had this cool seasoning on their fries.
It was really good, and it was just around the corner from that. Was it the Crown Plaza in Beverly Hills? And we walked down, and we went. All of a sudden, we were in
little
wherever we were. Yeah,
There you go.
It was a complete change.
Paul has called it Happy Meal Comics.
Yeah. Okay.
Food Wars.
Franchise
I call it
Wars.
Food Wars.
Franchise Wars.
There's actually an anime called Food Wars.
Is it?
Manga and anime series. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, called Food Wars. Anyway, I just wanted to show you though. I thought they were fantastic.
I'm a little bit scared to show you the photo that I'm about to show you.
Do it.
I'm a little bit scared that. Hang on, maybe you should put that drink down.
Why am I going to spit it everywhere?
Yeah,
I won't take a sip.
No, put it on the table.
Will I fill the cup?
Because you might fill the cup.
I might fill the cup.
Because someone has arrived in the UK to start filming a little movie called The Flash.
Whoop.
Who is it?
Whoop.
Look at him.
It's Affleck!
He's so pretty.
Oh, he's man pretty.
Oh, look. And he's...
Hello, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Hi. Look, he's so buff.
So he is in it.
He is definitely in it, yes.
Okay.
And we're gonna show a couple more shots of Ezra Miller.
Yep.
Ezra Miller and himself, talking to himself in the movie.
Interesting. So that's a bit of a paradox right there.
It is.
Bit of a time paradox.
And while we're doing this, these images come out this week that we need to show. There it is, the Batcave.
Yeah, how cool is that?
And I'm a little bit concerned because it doesn't look like the Batcave from the '89 or Batman Returns to me.
You don't reckon?
That kind of doesn't, but this does.
Oh,
Yes.
baby, the best Batmobile ever.
Yes.
Can you imagine if we see the Fleck running around in that?
Actually driving that or in passenger seat?
I'll tell you what, if we go to the cinema, which we will, and
Look, if I go back to the Batmobile,
yeah,
there's windscreen wipers on the Batmobile.
I thought it did. I thought at some stage within the movies they had the
never.
Joel said that makes me tear up to see that beautiful Batmobile.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Joel,
yes.
with you, 100%.
Yes. The man himself.
Who? The Fleck.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
It's a beautiful car.
Did you see the trailer for Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's new movie?
Yeah.
And Affleck's got the fucking Friar Tuck blonde.
Yeah, with a little bit of
and Damon's got the fucking
the mullet. It looks like they've taken haircuts from Trailer Trash America and superimposed it on Middle East.
I'm gonna watch it. I will go and see it.
Really?
Yeah, because it's Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
It looks very deep. It doesn't look light. It's very deep.
No, it looks like it's going to be one of the movies that'll make you think a bit.
You reckon?
Apparently based on true events.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
It's very deep.
The last they call it the last duel or something, but I mean, it's set like in horses and swords kind of thing. But we know that actually dueling went right on up into 18 something or rather and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's no muskets in this. It's just swords.
No, this is more back.
Yeah.
Back.
Goodness me.
Scott said, that is beautiful. I don't have high hopes for the movie, but Keaton and the Fleck will get me to see it regardless.
Yes.
What did Sean say? We cut out. Apparently, we're back. We cut out, we're back.
We are back.
And Sean said he thought it was his internets, but it wasn't. It was just, it's Facebook, man.
Could be Facebook, dude.
It's Facebook. Apparently, we've had people say to us, if they watch it through YouTube... Perfect. It's Facebook. It's the fucking Zuck, man. The Zuck keeps fucking with our thing.
It might be because of your language.
What? You reckon we're getting pinged because I say fuck?
There you go. Hey, have we...
Anyway.
Ozen.
Did you see Jeff
That
Bezos?
was funny as fuck.
Did you see Bezos this week?
People will be watching it on the iPad going, it's not fucking working.
Bezos,
and we're just doing this.
The horn devil. He went to space in a gigantic ship that looked like a penis. It did. Did you see it?
And then
it looked like a gigantic vibrator.
All it needed was 2 fuel pods right at the back, and some streamers at the bottom, just to, you know.
And then when it goes up in space,
out the top, it just ejects out all their rubbish.
Do you know what? Do you think a lot of people in the world were like watching that launch and going, I know it's horrible to say, it's horrible. Do you think a lot of people sitting there going, blow the fuck up? Blow the fuck up.
Holy shit, man.
Fuck Jeff Bezos, the horn devil. Fuck Amazon, don't support them, don't buy shit on there, because you know what? That guy is giving nothing back to humanity. He's just take. He is a virus.
Are you concerned that he was wearing one of your kind's hats?
One of my kinds?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was a cowboy hat.
Was he?
Yeah, he was wearing a cowboy hat in the press conference.
Gee!
Was he trying to represent that he went into the wild west of outer space?
I don't know. What a fucking asswipe.
Although I do like the fact that he took a retired woman into space. She was one of the original women that were training and doing everything the male astronauts were doing.
Yeah.
And because she was a woman, was not allowed to travel into space.
Yeah.
He actually took her into space with him.
Did he? Against her will?
No. She went, yeah, okay.
Okay, righto. Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then there was a young kid that went with him, but his dad paid for the ticket.
Paul said YouTube cut out too.
Did it?
Yeah. Joel said it's the algorithm, and Paul said, what happens when you mention the Olympics? Why? What happens if we mention the Olympics?
No, don't mention the Olympics, because then we'll get cut off.
Why? What happens there?
Because the Olympics own everything.
Oh, so we're not allowed to say that word.
Whoa.
Okay,
Just
we didn't do it. Right. Anyway, there you go. What else you got for us?
I wanted to show you some interesting stuff.
Yep.
While we're talking about the Batfleck, can I show you an image that has never been shared before? Patrick.
Hey, you said you deleted that picture of me.
Patrick Totopoulos, he was the guy that designed the new Batmobile, the new Batwing, and all the armory. And yeah, he released this picture that's never been released to the general public before.
Ooh.
Affleck's, he's the bomb, man.
He is the bomb as Batman.
Can I also show you this video?
Yep.
Aloha kakahiaka. I am finally in England. It is sunny out. It's amazing. And I'm going to start Aquaman 2 tomorrow. This is the last day of the brown. I'm going to be a blonde. Supposedly I have more fun. I don't know about that. We'll test it out. But I'm excited to see James, see my whole cast. And I just wanted to send my love to all my friends and cast members and crew back at sea. I will see you soon. I love you and I miss you. Thank you very much, Canada.
So they're going to be shooting Aquaman 2 in England.
Damn.
Why are they doing that?
Because they filmed the first one, majority of it over here, didn't they? And he's going blonde in this.
Well, I mean, he was blonde in the first one. A friend of ours...
not a lot.
He was blondish. It looked like he'd been thrown into a pool that had too much chlorine.
They've been out in the sun too long.
But our friend Shawnee didn't want to watch Aquaman 1 because he wasn't blonde. Well, you'll be happy to watch it this time, man.
You're going to watch it?
Because he's definitely going blonde.
You know, I actually enjoyed the Aquaman movie.
Yeah?
I thought it was actually a really good movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. It's like Shazam. I think Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam is a great film.
I'm just concerned that they're filming it in England, especially...
It's a bit cold for the water. Like, Oh,
but why are they filming it in England with all the COVID that's going on in England at the moment, right?
Yeah, probably where they are, they'd have things under strict control. I mean, they're filming Batman. They did Mission Impossible, the latest one. It filmed over in the UK.
But it had a lot of trouble, and the reason I say it is because this week the new Game of Thrones series has been completely shut down.
Oh, really?
So it's called House of the Dragon. It's been completely shut down because someone deeply involved with the production has got COVID.
Oh, shit.
So why? Why would
Was
you do
it George R.R. Martin?
I'm just
saying.
saying.
You know what? Motherfucker won't finish the book. He's off working on that show. He's helping out with that. It's like, get behind your desk and write the fucking book. Finish the last book so that all the people worldwide who want to read the actual ending can fucking do it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That algorithm's going to pick me up for swearing again.
It's probably. But I don't understand why they didn't film it on the
Sean
Gold
said
Coast again.
Disney probably have all the locations elsewhere. That's true, actually.
Well,
you look at the amount of
maybe.
stuff Disney's filming over here. They probably couldn't do a lot of it in Australia because it's like Disney's got the... You reckon Disney's just running around with little mouse flags. Dibs, ours, tits. Australia, dibs.
You son of a bitch. But I just don't understand why... Yeah, the Gold Coast would have been a perfect place to put it.
Oh, well, I don't know why they didn't film it there again.
No. Maybe they wanted people that actually spoke with a British accent this time, not just fake Australians putting on British accents.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I hope she's not back in it. I know she will be.
She is.
I hate her now. Amber Heard, She's... what she's done, Ginge.
Such a so-and-so.
She should be booted from the film.
Exactly.
Oh, shocking. What else you got? Oh, quickly. Remember I talked about weeks ago about Sweet Tooth? We watched the series on Netflix and how good it is.
With the
Guess what
kid
arrived?
with the horns?
Yeah.
The antlers?
Not horns.
Oh.
Antlers.
What's the difference between a horn and an antler?
I'll show you later.
Okay. Oh! You can rub one and the other.
Shut up. Anyway, you'll get a message in a minute from your lady going, stop. Guess what arrived in this week here at Kaboom Comics? It is Sweet Tooth Book 1. They've done a funky TV cover for it.
Cool, man.
This is a fantastic series. There's copies available now. Seriously, if you haven't watched the Netflix series, give it a watch. It's
Do
really
yourself
good.
a favour.
But read the comic. It's really good by Jeff Lemire. Fantastic book there. And I think you would quite love it. So it's now in stock at your favourite comic book store, Kaboom Comics Australia, www.kaboomcomicsaustralia.com, your local comic shop, and of course, home of
Geek Speak Live!
Thank you, I was waiting for you as well, I was out of breath.
I was building the anticipation.
Well, yeah, you're building it. Crumble down.
I was building something.
Pull that bottom out.
It's all done.
Yes, what are we doing?
It's almost like you just had a stroke and you're like, what are we going to do now?
That is a vicious rumour. Will you stop saying I did that on air?
We, today, a trailer come out. Should I show the trailer? It's for a movie that was shot like 2 years ago.
Is this Un?
Yeah. It's Un Day? Yes, it is. And remember we saw a trailer in September last year.
Yeah, because I've
way
never seen the original, and I did watch the trailer and go, oh yeah, and now this came out today, and I've gone, I want to see this.
The previous trailer left me a bit. And Sting in the original movie,
I've never seen it.
he had like this orangey ginger Meg's haircut on, and I'm like, don't try and be one of us.
Well, he'd be cast out today. He'd be replaced by an African American.
He would, and it looks like he has.
Oh, really? Oh, here you go. Here's the trailer for Dune.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low. Rolling over the sands, you can see spice in the air. The outsiders ravage our lands in front of our eyes. Their cruelty to my people is all I've known. What's to become of our world? Paul.
A boy.
Hey, Duncan, can I trust you with something?
Yes, always. You know that.
I've been having dreams about a girl on Arrakis. I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories. But everything important happens when we're awake. Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
We are House Atreides. There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
gurney.
I am smiling. The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts!
I know you. There's something awakening in my mind.
You need to face your fears.
Come with me. I need to be ready. You've never met Harkonnens before. They're not human, they're brutal.
The Duke's son sees too much.
This is why June. Kill them all.
God in heaven.
Get everything with guns off the ground! Go!
This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Dad, what if I'm not the future of House Atreides?
A great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it. But if your answer is no, you'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be. My son.
If anything happens, will you protect Paul?
With my life.
Only together can we stand a chance.
It's time.
There you go.
October 21, hey?
Is it? Oh, it's been pushed to then. Oh, look, I'll watch it. I'll go and see it.
It looks like a really long movie.
Yeah, I won't be able to have a drink because my bladder won't be able to hold. I'd have to get up and pee
it looks like
halfway
that
through.
movie goes for like 3.5 hours.
I tell you what, that's
I don't know, man.
You know what? That's Zendaya. She's a hottie.
I
like her.
The best part of that trailer was the spaceships that look like dragonflies.
You got very. He said it. You couldn't hear him. He said, "He goes, those ships look like, very much like dragonflies."
Yeah,
you were very ooh about it.
Oh, dragonflies!
Ooh.
They've got wings that look like dragonflies.
Scott has said, "I will watch it, but it will not be Dune. I will just call it Space Wars." And Sean's gone, "You sure it wasn't meant to be Spice Wars?" And apparently that's a better name, Spice Wars.
Well,
Laura said, "I love Jason Momoa, but I'd love to see him act more because he is a great actor. Lately, he just seems to be playing himself more than a character."
Yes.
That's what happened to Johnny Depp too. Johnny Depp just started playing the same frigging character. Just, I've got war paint on me this time. Oh, I've got frigging pirate makeup on or whatever. You know, it was the same character. Just like, dude, come on. You're a good actor. And The Tourist, that started at the start of the show, he was really good in that.
it's interesting. This week was the first time I found out that The Rocketeer, Johnny Depp got offered the role.
Yeah?
And he turned it down.
Really?
Luckily, he turned it down. Could you imagine The Rocketeer with Johnny Depp in it?
It would have been interesting.
It would have been an interesting movie.
I probably would have watched it.
It may have, but I guess it come up against Terminator 2.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good point. Dune, House Atreides, I think that's how you say it. The first graphic novel's out. It's a hardcover. I haven't got it back in stock at the moment. It's sold out.
Right.
And there's going to be about 3 volumes. It's coming out as hardcovers.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you what, the people who have been reading it through here said it's been really freaking good.
Okay, cool.
So there you go. Keep an eye out for that.
Interesting.
I just want to quickly say, too, before we get into we're going to talk about Clerks 3 in a minute, comic stuff. What was I going to mention about comic stuff? There are some new previews coming up soon, some announcements. DC versus Vampires. That's a series coming up from DC. There's a new Black Label series called Batman the Imposter. These are all going to be going up for pre-order on the Kaboom website in the next week or so.
Okay.
So they'll be in the next previews, not the current previews.
Okay.
Don't forget, previews goes off very soon. Get your orders in. But yeah, there's some DC's kind of doing. DC's winning me back.
Really?
Right? I mean,
Really?
behind the scenes, still a shit show trying to deal with as a comic
It's
retailer.
like a dumpster fire. Don't look at that. Don't look at We got vampires and shit.
Don't look at this. But seriously, for the fans, for the retailers, DC shit show, right?
Yeah.
Flaming trash fire.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, because then we will get a fucking algorithm will boot us again. but seriously, for the fans, even as a fanboy myself for DC, some of the stuff they're bringing out at the moment, they're doing these great limited 6-issue series, 12 issues. Some of them, I still think 12 is a bit too long for some.
Right.
And there's some cool one-shots coming up, stuff like that. There's an Arkham one-shot, I think it is. It ties into the Fear State comics that will be running through Batman. So there's some good stuff coming up, but I just wanted to mention, DC versus Vampires. That's going to be one to keep an eye on. Batman the Imposter. I know Sean is going to throw down for that one. Batman the Imposter. There's a Wonder Woman Historia. That's a black label oversized that's going to come out.
Okay.
And there's even a special edition of that that's going to have a Forks. They're calling it the Library Edition. It's going to have like a Forks leather. Faux leather.
I can't believe you said Forks.
Oh, it's been a long week. Get off my back, man.
The leather is Forks. Yeah, it really is forked.
Yeah, it's forked. The poor animal they skin for it, it's forked. Faux leather cover on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're talking, this is as the single issues come out, not even a collector edition. So there you go. They'll be in the next previews, okay?
Interesting.
Black Label, Sean probably buys. Yeah, I know. Sean, anything Black Label, Sean's going to end up. And all I got to do is just go, Sean, Black Label, and he goes weak at the wallet.
Weak at the wallet.
Weak at the wallet. That's one you're saying. Weak at the wallet.
Not weak at the earlobes.
Hey, no, like people do when they listen to us.
Yes.
Now we've been. This is going to finish us out for the show. Because we've got differing opinions on this. We're going to talk about Clerks 3. You got some news for the week?
Yeah, so this week he's been given the go-ahead. Kevin Smith.
He being Kevin.
Has been
Mr.
given the go-ahead.
Hollywood Smith.
Well, it's interesting that, you've got all this behind-the-scenes stuff about him that you're not liking at the moment.
I've been off him for a while, but some of the stuff in the last couple of months, and especially when we discussed, was it last week's show? Or the week before? Has really, really soured me.
Well, especially when it affects a mum-and-pop
comic shop and stuff like that, and you start hearing other tales about him. I still own a ton of Kevin Smith merch. I've just actually put on order in the latest previews for myself. It's a fucking like $65 US hardcover, and it's like a visual history of the Secret Stash.
Okay,
right. So I'm still buying Kev Smith shit. Do you know what I mean? I can't help it, but the man himself, I'm just let down by him nowadays. But this brings us to Clerks 3.
Yeah, just quickly, Reese. I'm here. Hey, dude.
You're too late, Reese.
You've had your chance. Scott just said I will never watch a Hollywood Smith product again.
There you go, yeah. Yep.
Well, maybe you'll change your tune when you hear what this movie is about.
Go on.
Okay, Clerks 3's been greenlit. Lionsgate is the one that have come on board.
They have.
Which is interesting.
Worldwide distribution.
Because of the problems, I guess, he had with Weinstein's and Miramax.
Yep.
Okay. So the entire gang is coming back. Every single cast member is coming back, including Rosario Dawson.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to know the plot of the movie?
Give us a rough plot.
Okay. So Randall enlists everyone to help make a movie about their quick store antics after having a major heart attack.
Oh, did you know Kevin Smith had a heart attack? Because he doesn't say it very often.
Really? I didn't know that. But I watched the shit out of this because I love movies about making movies.
You do, but you know what? I have really, and I've said this to you, I've said it to customers, why the fuck come back for Clerks 3? Clerks 2 finished perfect. The whole change to black and white, then behind the counter of the quick stop again. Perfect. Stick a pin in it. What an ending.
Yeah.
Right?
It was a great ending.
Why the fuck come back? This doesn't need another film.
It's all based upon this little stuff that's about that big, green, and has president's photos on it.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
Money.
I think they got it.
Yeah. Oh, okay? Sorry. Just in case.
My problem is, stop going back to the well and flogging things to death, Kev. Mate, we both have seen Red State and enjoyed Red State. What a fantastic film. Why not go and do more standalone films that aren't fucking tied to Clerks, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob? Because I'll be honest, we've had this discussion. Jay and Silent Bob reboot is a steaming pile of shit.
I enjoyed it. The
only thing I enjoyed about it was Ben Affleck's fucking cameo.
I enjoyed it for what it was. I enjoyed it.
And I can guarantee you, Clerks 3, he'll jam his daughter in there in an appearance.
Oh, of course.
Right?
Because
she can't act for fucking shit. Right? She's only in there because Daddy puts me in movies and stuff. I fucking hate her.
Tarantino put her in a movie.
Barely. She got fucking cut out of most of it. Thank fuck.
But I love movies about making movies.
Well, yeah, look, I do too. And it's like movies about comics and comic shops or whatever, like fucking comic book villains.
Yeah.
The early fucking Jay and Silent Bob stuff, when it wasn't fucking him shilling everything. I was a fan.
Yeah.
But dude, this does not need to happen. We are divided. The House of Geek Speak is divided at the moment. It's a civil war within Geek Speak because Ginger's pro Clerks 3. I'm anti Clerks 3.
You'll watch it. You'll go watch it. Don't act like you won't go watch it.
I probably will. Only because you'll drag me along. But tell me, show us in the thing. We want thumbs up if you're looking forward to Clerks 3, and give us angry faces if you're not looking forward to Clerks 3.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Send them up. We got laughy face.
That's just a response to people watching us all the time.
Come on, we got angry face, angry face.
Oh,
Ginger in the minority.
There's a smiley face.
Yeah, but that's not, they had to do thumbs up if they want to watch it.
Oh.
No, it's all...
There's a thumbs up. There's a thumbs up.
Did you touch that on your own phone?
No, don't act like that.
Hands down, angry faces have trumped thumbs up on that. So this might be a Kevin Smith film that bombs, dude.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Guess what? It's the pointy end of the show.
It is the pointy end of the show.
What else you got? You got something else for us?
All I was going to say is...
You dirty minx.
You
know what? We may disagree about Clerks 3, but otherwise I love doing live shows with you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You're my bestie.
Thanks, man.
My bestie.
Really? Are you sure now?
This guy right here. Yeah. Even if he is a fucking Kevin Smith tragic.
Okay. I just wanted to say, the movies that I love about making movies, there was a movie that I really enjoy, a young Steve Buscemi in it. It's called Living in Oblivion, and he's a director of an independent movie.
Never seen it.
Everything that could go wrong does go wrong.
Much like our films.
Yeah, and it just... do you remember the movie Be Kind, Rewind?
Yes, yeah.
That was an awesome movie.
That was actually a really good movie.
I've only seen it once, but I really need to go back and rewatch it. Because that was a really good movie back in the day.
You own it?
No, I don't.
That gives me an idea for a potential birthday gift.
Did you ever see the movie The Artist? That was that black and white silent movie that came out a couple of years ago, and the French guy wrote and directed it and acted in it.
I don't think I have, no.
And it was about making movies in the silent era.
Yeah.
And it was completely silent.
You and I would have been kings in the silent era.
Oh,
we
dude.
would have made so many cool movies.
People would have loved the fact that they could see us but not hear us.
Yeah, exactly.
And ladies and gentlemen, check out a movie this weekend. It's called Tapeheads. It's got John Cusack and Tim Robbins in it. It's a really cool movie.
Reese said, "Bite me." Is that because you were late?
Oh, sorry, keep going.
No, that's all good. Jake said...
Living in Oblivion is the greatest depiction of indie filmmaking ever made. Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Now, Jake, I'm going to ask Jake too, because, Jake grew up... when I say grew up, he used to hang around the comic shop here, a great mate of ours, and then he moved away to Brisbane, and he still doesn't come back to see me for a while. Come up to see me. But we used to have discussions in the shop where we were all big Kevin Smith nuts, weren't we? Jake, are you looking forward to Clerks 3? Do you think it should be made? You're probably like, I should watch it, but do you think Kev should do it? Are you a bit over Kev? I want to know. We haven't had a chance to catch up and talk, so tell us here.
I'm going to watch the shit out of it. You know I will.
Reese said it's been war for weeks because Wade's anti-Goonies.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
You got to watch Goonies.
Why? Why?
What have we got here? Scott said, after running his mouth off about He-Man for the last few months, I'd be surprised if anything he does.
There is an interesting story that we need to say before we end off the show.
Yeah, what about
He-Man? You were telling me about
yes,
the new animated He-Man Netflix show.
There are, the regular places you go, Rotten Tomatoes and that, have got a pretty good rating.
Yep.
But in forums and fan groups for He-Man and that, He-Man fans are saying, what the fuck? They reckon the show, it's all about Teela. And they're saying, a show called He-Man, and she's more the hero of it. She's the one who's doing most of the fighting, her and a group of other lady characters, and a lot of people are going, Kev, you fucking lied, because you said it wasn't going to be like that, and apparently it was. So, I don't know, we haven't watched it. I've been watching Voltron today.
What?
Vintage? No, the new Voltron series.
There's a new Voltron? Where have I been?
Under a fucking rock.
Holy shit!
I've been playing season 1 today here in the shop, streaming it. Mate, I'd be doing paperwork, and I'd have to stop and just look up and watch a bit of it.
Holy shit!
There's 8 seasons on Netflix.
Holy shit!
Yeah. It's pretty fucking good. Actually, it's pretty good. I must admit. Yeah, Voltron.
So it's the Lions. It's not the space one, The space one where they're all vehicles. This
is the Lions. It's in space though, but they're Lions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never got to have the Lions action figures or toys.
I had all that.
You rich fuck.
It was good. It's really good. If you haven't, I'm pointing behind me because the TV's up here. It's really good, and if you haven't watched it, Netflix 8 series of it. Yeah. There you go.
I'm a little bit upset. But I didn't know anything about this.
Didn't you? There you go.
Any comments below before we go that
Sean,
you'd like us to talk about?
Jake still hasn't told me whether he's looking forward to Clerks 3 or not. I'd love to know. You got to tell us. Reese said he knows he's an asshole. Who? Reese?
Reese also said clearly he's been living under a rock. Got to avoid that sunburn. Yes.
Sean said Ted Lasso season 2. So I haven't seen Ted Lasso season 1. I hear
That's about the guy that goes the coach that goes to England to become a soccer coach.
What's his name? Is it Jason Sudeikis?
Sudeikis, yeah. Who was married to Olivia Wilde, but not anymore.
Was he?
Yeah.
How'd he fuck that up? She's gorgeous, Olivia Wilde.
It's
day on the marriage age.
She was directing a movie, and her
did she cheat on him?
Her young co-star.
Did she cheat on him?
They called it off.
I'm heartbroken.
And the next thing you know, her and this young guy.
Dish the dirt, Jen.
I'm just saying.
Really?
And then.
Poor old Jason Sudeikis. I fuck it up every time I'm like, Jason Sudoku. Sudeikis.
Is he circling letters and then moving them around and stuff?
There's tons of love hearts. What's all the love hearts for, people? What was that for?
Oh, thanks.
Is that for us or is that for Jason Sudeikis? They're heartbroken. They're like, love for Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Sudeikis. Fuck!
You're going to get us in trouble.
But anyway, I hear good things about Ted Lasso.
Yeah?
Ted Lasso. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should watch it. You got anything else? That's it?
Just finally, one quick image that I don't think you'll be too happy to see.
Yeah.
You loved Army of the Dead, didn't you?
Oh no! Is there a fucking sequel?
There is a sequel, right?
Yeah.
And it's called Army of Thieves, right? But it's going to be interesting because the movie is actually based on. Remember the German guy that is the safecracker? He not only is in the movie, but he is directing the movie.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And it's about him being grabbed to be in this big bank heist. But it's a prequel, so it must be before zombies. So there's no zombies. You'll love that there's no zombies in it.
No, I'm good.
But also, Zack Snyder's signed with Netflix for the next 2 years.
Zack Snyder has?
Yes.
Oh.
So they're doing that sequel. They're also doing an anime sequel.
Yep.
And they're working on a sequel to Army of the Dead. But he's also doing that space western movie called A Rebel Moon.
I'll believe you. Can I just do a quick thing?
Oh,
I mean,
hang on.
It's not really geek related unless you go TikTok's a bit geeky or whatever. And I don't have TikTok, but I see it on Instagram.
Oh gosh.
But I read a news article today. There's a TikTok sensation at the moment, right?
Uh-oh.
Where
are we doing it?
No, fuck no.
Oh,
okay. Maybe. There's a thing on TikTok at the moment because it is cold and flu season around the world.
Okay.
Parts of the world. And so some clever spark on TikTok got there and went, yeah, this is what you do. You peel 2 cloves of garlic and you stick a clove up each nostril, right? If you've got a stuffed, blocked up nose, and then apparently when you remove them after a couple of minutes, like it just runs like a river, right?
Okay.
Right? And seriously, it's one of them things, you know how you look at it and go, I don't want to watch this. I kind of got to watch this. It's like a train wreck. You're
it's like a car crash.
So this girl has jammed one up each nose, and she
would look like a walrus.
They're big clothes.
Right.
And so she's done it, and then when she's pulled it out,
oh god. Oh god.
It was a river of just.
What? You're like, oh, it's a booger. Oh no, it's not. I'll give you 5. That was good. Thank
seriously,
you.
I was, hey, look, you can't look away. You're like, don't pull it, don't pull it. Anyway, doctors have had to come out and go, please don't shove peeled garlic up your nose, because, like, what it is, this doctor goes, look, at the end of the day, there's oils and chemicals that are in garlic that your body, the sensitive parts of your skin, normally don't come in contact with.
Okay, yeah.
If you have it in there too long, the oils and chemicals in garlic will probably irritate your nose to a point where it'd be worse than having a blocked nose, right?
God.
And not that, this doctor flat had just, this thing I read, he just goes, Not only that, he said there's a very good chance that you're actually going to end up with the garlic going up, and then you've got to rock up to the doctor, and they've got to take that out.
It's going to be that scene like out of Total Recall where they have to pull the thing out of his nose, and it's.
Could you imagine in the ER? It's like, and what are you here for? I get garlic up my nose. Like
I was trying to do a TikTok.
I tried to do a TikTok. Good up my nose. Right? I mean, if I was the ER doctor, I'd be like, you're bottom of the fucking list for you. Get over there.
Triage.
You're way down, you fucking idiot.
Paul just said garlic cures hemorrhoids too.
Oh, what? Paulie got to shove it up the rear end. Denny said that trend has been disproved. Yes, I know. Yeah, that's why I read about it today. It doesn't stop people doing it, but like I said, this video, you just can't help but look. And I did. She had two up there. And she's done it for a couple minutes, and then she come back. Man, it was a river. It was a river.
Was it green or was it clear? Or was
it was that yellow.
Milky.
It looked like pus. It looked like pus.
Reese is right on top of this Olivia Wilde thing. It was Harry Styles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Harry Styles is banging Olivia Wilde.
Watermelon sugar.
Hang on, what?
He sings watermelon sugar.
What the fuck is watermelon sugar? And how do you know what Harry Styles
Get on TikTok, Ginge, or Instagram, because it's all on Instagram.
Do you know all of One Direction?
No, I
just know as well?
they keep sampling a song of his called Watermelon Sugar.
That sounds like the shittiest song title ever. And there was this thing called Purple Haze.
They keep sampling that on Instagram and TikTok for videos,
right.
And then they add this, "Hey baby, would you like to be mine?" kind of thing. And it's not him. That's not in the song. Someone's matched that up from something else. You know?
Okay.
It goes watermelon sugar. Hey, do you want to be mine? Whatever it goes, I don't know. Anyway, and all these chicks do videos where they're posing, looking, going to the mouthing the "Do you want to be mine?" bit. So I have too much time on my hands some days. I watch way too much Instagram.
The only TikTok I've seen is that one where they go, was it make a happy face without your smile?
Yeah, that one.
And that's your model face.
Yes. Reese said watermelon sugar high. Yeah, that's it. Watermelon sugar. Watermelon sugar. And Shelley apparently said, tell Todd to get it right. Well, I just did.
And now
sorry, Shelley, I stuffed it up.
And now she's crying of laughter.
Yeah, there you go. China has enough of my data. They don't need me on TikTok to collect more. I'm not actually on TikTok.
No, it's all being transferred via TikTok onto Instagram.
Everyone uses TikTok and then puts it to fucking Instagram. So, because Danny said to me one day that I don't know, she goes, "You got TikTok?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "Why do I keep seeing you? You just see it showing?" I said, "It's all on Insta."
Yeah.
But my darling wife, and I'm going to throw her under the bus here. She went and got TikTok.
What? No.
She got TikTok.
Oh.
So she caved in before me. You think you know someone? You're married to them for 6 years, and they go, "We get TikTok."
Danny, have you still got Vero? You know the competitor to Facebook that Zack Snyder was on? I've still got it on my phone and check it maybe once or twice a year. And I noticed Zack Snyder, VERO. It was supposed to be the thing competing with Facebook and competing with MySpace, but that was
I've not heard of it, so I don't know.
Yeah. Reese just said Xbox Connect already stole all my data. The FBI know all.
There you go, folks. It is the pointy end. I've got to go home. I looked at the time. I've got to go home.
Because you've got to work tomorrow.
You
son of a bitch.
I have. And then
your boss is shit.
We've got the in-laws coming up for a special event thing on tomorrow night.
Right.
So I'm going to eat fancy food.
Oh, are you?
And hobnob with some of Toomba's finest.
I won't be there. How come I wasn't involved?
I said some of Toomba's finest.
You son of a bitch. That's it. I'm done. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my co-hostess with the mostest, and he's got pants on tonight.
Wake up's on the pots and pans. Thank you very much for tuning in to Geek live stream once again.
I've been your host, Todd Bailey. We've been filming here at Kaboom Comics Toowoomba. I won't do the Ellen thing.
No, because
apparently I told I was stealing Ellen's bit.
Are we going to say something about say hi to your mum for me?
Say hi to your mom
say
and your dad.
Goodbye and I love you tomorrow. So they're going to hate us, people.
Shoot you.
What show was that from?
I don't know. What was that from?
Young Talent.
Wasn't it? Fuck it, I don't know.
I don't know.
Thanks, buddy. Anyway, I've been your host, Todd Bailey. It's fantastic to podcast with him. Tune in. I don't think are we away next Friday.
I don't know.
We'll let you know. Anyway, look, just be geeky and be really nice to one another and look after one another. How's that sound?
That's it there. Yeah.
Be good.
Peace out.
See ya.
Bye.